how to feel alive again, how to stay in the present moment, out of your head. Sooner or later in life, we're bound to. We come to realize that our experience of life has somehow diminished. We just don't feel alive that much anymore. We don't enjoy life that much anymore. There is a lack of excitement. There is a lack of true, real experience that can somehow fulfill us, move us, or make us feel alive. And it's gone, almost gone. It maybe comes back in just a few moments on a daily basis, and sometimes not even that. What happened to us? What happened to our life? And to most of us, it doesn't really happen till just before we die, that it sort of dawns on us what it is that happened. That what we were striving for was really not something we should have done, that the way we lived our life is not something that was going in the right direction, that was happening on the right level of existence. And that somehow it was almost all in vain. And it's a very painful realization. And you know, a lot of people, when they're sort of moving from the living to a dying sort of experience, they sort of experience this unbelievable happiness and joy and awakening, because finally they reunite with themselves. They get out of their head and they become one with themselves, with who they really are, who they always were. They just lost touch with it. What happens in our society to us people is that we just are somehow geared towards achievement, towards achieving, towards collecting and piling up things, knowledge, facts, achievements. We're nothing if we don't achieve. We ask ourselves, what is it that you do? Where do you live? Do you have a house? Our thoughts are all about what is next? What is next? What am I going to achieve next? When am I going to, do something to better myself next? Better, achieve more, learn more, gain more so-called knowledge in the way of facts, just collection, accumulation. What happened to living? What happened to living? Everything that's happening in our lives is mostly up here in our head, from our head, thoughts, fleeting thoughts, impressions, something that can never touch our real self, who is in here. It's happening up here and we are in here. So there is no connection. Often there is no connection. Everything just happens out of the head, because from the time that we are born and we've got usually have a luxury of being ourselves in the first maybe few years of our life, where we enjoy life, where we enjoy being, we enjoy present as is. We are not worried about achieving. We're not worried about what's going to happen tomorrow. We're not thinking about what happened yesterday. We're not living out of our head. We're living out of here, out of ourselves, out of what is. Pure experience, pure life, pure consciousness. And then, very early in life, they start funneling us or directing us in this achieving sort of a mood, achieve, better yourself, become somebody, as if we are already not everything we could always be, ever be. We already are. We already are. But the way our society is geared, the way that people around us are sort of trying to help us, educate us, make us become something, they are actually making us disconnecting with ourselves. And then one day we come to the stage we lose connection, maybe totally altogether. We don't experience life anymore. We're not in the present moment anymore. We're not staying present anymore. We're always in our head. We don't feel alive anymore. But we do all have this feeling and knowledge. I'm not talking about knowledge in a way of facts, but knowledge. Knowing, that's a better word. Knowing in here that we were able to feel alive, that we were able to experience life, that we were able to stay in the present moment long time ago when we were kids. Just look at kids, the way they play, the way they express themselves, the way they are all what is now in this particular moment. What is here, you and me, in this particular moment when we communicate from here, from where we are, from who we are, and not from up here thinking about what can I do for you, what can you do for me. This is exchange of whatever goals or ideas or achievements we're pushing for ourselves. I want you to do this, you want me to give you this. No, not from there. We are communicating from here, from here, from who we are, from the real experience in real time. And yes, you can get in touch with yourself, with this, with who you are at any time, at any moment. You can do it. You can get out of your head. You can, and you can. You might just need a little bit of a nudge in the right direction, or a little bit of a opening of your mind into how to do it and what is possible. And how everything that you're seeking for is already here. Everything that you need to connect with is already here. So you'd be able to live in the present, stay in the present, enjoy the moment, and feel alive again. Thank you for sharing this with me. And come to visit me on my channel so we can share these experiences that open our minds, that help us stay in present. And I've talked about many topics, life issues, things that we need to sort of connect with in life. And I also always leave some sort of a programs underneath the video that might help you in that direction too. I will talk more about this topic in my next video. This was just sort of an introduction and just letting you know that yes, you're right. It is possible to feel alive again. It is possible to experience life fuller, more fully, on a deeper level, and anybody can do it. We can all do it. Thank you. Talk to you soon.